never had it that soupy before. Maybe the juice might soften the potatoes up. Maybe. How y'all doing? God bless. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. Delicious. Well, if you ever had delicious French fries before, look at that long French fry. Oh my God, I like them long. That's what I like about here. They have long fries. They make these out of real potato. The potato be like that big back there. Everything they cook here is fresh. They take the hamburger patty and they smash it with real ground beef, smash it down, bam, slap it on the grill. Delicious. Do you agree or do you disagree that Trump need to send troops into Los Angeles and Chicago? You think that's a good idea? If you see how they doing it in Washington, Washington like 50% safer than it's ever been. I can just imagine how safe it'd be in Los Angeles. I'd probably go to Los Angeles and just take off walking. Like that's like one of the scariest things to do. You wanna be scared more than a scary movie? All right, we gonna take off walking and we gonna go down. What street we wanna go down? We gonna go down Vermont. We gonna start from Redondo Boulevard and walk all the way to Martin Luther King on Vermont. You want to see some scary shit? Yeah, that'd be like a scary movie. Just walking down Vermont Avenue in Los Angeles. You subject to almost lose your life at least 12 times. Like 12 times just walking from one street all the way to the other. About a 20-mile walk. But once we get there, y'all get to Martin Luther King, y'all gonna realize it ain't as safe as you think it is. And the only way you're gonna make it all the way through there without getting touched is with a real nigga like me. But you ever seen Hollywood tours? I wanted to create a thing called LA Hood Tours. And I wanted to take people through the hoods of Los Angeles, all the gangs and stuff. And then I can network with the gangs and stuff. And like when you see my bus come through here, just start pulling y'all guns out and start shooting at us and make them get down. Like make it, interaction, make it real interactive. You know what I mean? You wouldn't think that'd be a good idea? y'all doing? Push that like button. These are chili chat. These are chili cheese, shredded potatoes, and these are French fries. What's up, Mike Fresh? How you doing today? What's happening? People don't even know how to pronounce that word. What's happening, man? One of my real brothers right there. You know how to spell that word. You a real nigga, man. What's happening? You know how to spell it like they spelled it back in the 70s, so give you real nigga status. You know, have you ever seen a person get their real nigga card took? Too many niggas be trying to act like they real, but every day they lose their real nigga card. And that girl got some thighs. I am a real Sagittarius. I can spot a set of thighs from a mile away. That motherfucker, boy. You want to catch my attention from the front? Have some thighs. Don't have no hips to go along with it. Oh, you got me, girl. I'm waiting on your ass to walk by because I can pray that. Let me see if you got some ass. But most of the time, you'll see that. You'll be, ooh. And she'll walk by and she'll have that acetol disease. You'll be like, what the hell? She ain't got no ass at all. I know damn well you just didn't. Did you just say give me $10? You need to come over to my shop and clean it up. I sure need my floors sweep, my floors mopped. I need the mirrors wiped off. You need to come on over here because I only pay $10 an hour. It's gonna take you about an hour to sweep and mop the floor and clean the bathroom. And I want you to get up there. I got a little duster. I want you to get the little spider webs down out the corners. You need to change out the garbage bags. You're going to do all the work you can do within that hour if you want to get paid. You need to make some money. You say, I'm from Russia. Well, $10 ain't going to even help you in Russia. An American $10 won't even buy you a real meal in Russia. They don't take real American money. You must forgot. Russia a part of the BRICS. They don't take American money. You can't even spend American money over there. Boy, they need to lay off these hard drugs, man. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. You see how hard drugs have you walking around looking crazy? Don't even know it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. They didn't lay off them goddamn hard drugs. That shit damn shiny, man. That boy about 10 years old. Look at him. Going crazy. Looking for a piece of crystal meth. Walking in the hot ass sun. Look at him. He don't know which way he want to go. He gonna go right. He gonna go left. All right, watch him. He gonna just walk out in front of the street. Right, he gonna walk right in front of a car. Watch. I bet you. Look at it. You ain't never seen nobody walk with their head structured like that. You got to be high on some drugs. He walking all. You see that? Am I the only one? Oh shit, they used to talk about black crackheads every day. So you see it, yeah. Every time I see one, I put the camera on. Look at that damn shame. Look at it. Look at it. That's that fentanyl. They got some drugs out here make motherfuckers fight demons. They be out in the middle of the street fighting demons. You be like, what the hell? That's that fetty. That's that fentanyl, man. That's all they wanted, that fentanyl, dog. But it's a damn shame. You ask them how old they is, 19. How old are you? 20, 17. Oh, man, I'm calling the police on your ass. You going to juvenile. You need to go to juvenile right now. And they'll take off running. And all them little young ones, they come around me. They say they under 18. I'm calling the police. I know how to get them locked up real quick. I call the police and say, I was walking down the street and this guy just ran and stuck his hand in my pocket and took off running. I don't know what he took. I had a pistol. Oh, he got my gun. He got my gun. And then all of a sudden, the police be everywhere. In 5 minutes, they would suspect done snatch somebody's pistol. They run around, they looking for everybody. I know how to get the police. You know, if you get in a car accident and you call 911 and you tell them ain't nobody injured, the police subject not to come, they not gonna show up. But if you tell them, yeah, it's an injury, oh, my neck, my back, my ass, oh, and we in the middle of the street, the ambulance, the police, everybody gonna be there in less than 2 minutes. They got to, because that's a lawsuit on the city for failure to respond in an appropriate time. I'm a lawsuit junkie. I can tell you how to scratch a lawsuit, how to get into a lawsuit, what's a lawsuit, what's not a lawsuit. You know how many lawsuits I done been in? I done been in so many lawsuits. Don't no insurance company want to repay for my injuries. Like, you going to have to pay for another re-injury. Like, cash out. Every time they see my name on the paperwork, they be like, how? Oh, my God, we got to deal with this guy again. So what they do is, they hurry up and cash me out. They don't like to negotiate with me. They just ask me, what do you want, Mr. Cole? And I already know how to come at them. I'll be like, I want $100,000. They be like, oh, no, we can't pay you $100,000. We can't pay you. Give us a reasonable price. What do you want? I want $99.99. Oh, we can't give you $99.99. Oh, no, somebody got to talk. And then all of a sudden, they'll come at me with this ridiculous offer. We want to offer you $22,000. All right, settle. Sold right now. Give it to me. Cut the check right now. And I want it in cash. I want no check. I need it in cash. And I make them go cash the check, bring me the cash, and everything. You said they recording you now. We'll get you for. I don't do fraud. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Fuck you mean? I just told you how somebody else can get that. I didn't do it. I ain't say I was the one that be ripping people off or none of that. I get what's rightfully owed to me. Like yesterday, right? I went to Little Caesars and bought me some Little Caesar wings. And as soon as I got to my destination, before I got out the car, I popped the top and I got one wing out of there. I started eating on it. And I got to grab my paperwork and I was getting out the car. And as soon as I got out the car, a woof of wind just came out of nowhere, whoom, and blew the paper, the wings and everything out my hand. I cried. I was like, no. I was saying that to the wings before they hit the ground. I seen everything just slow motion just play out right before me. I just seen the wings fly out my hand and the top came off and the wings came dangling out and they was looking at me like, oh, dog, that's fucked up. You ain't even get a chance to eat me. And I was like, no. I was screaming at the same time that it hit the ground, rolled into the dirt. They already rolled into the dirt. Because if they'd hit concrete, I got the Lord knows it's a 5-second rule. If you pray, you pick them up before 5 seconds and pray over them, they good enough to eat. Especially in the middle of nowhere. You ain't got nowhere to go. But the Lord inspired me. He gave me a thought right then. Soon as them wings hit the ground and I started crying and I was mad, I was like, I just paid $10 and I only ate one wing. The Lord told me, said, son, stop crying. Pick them wings up. Pick them wings up right now. And I went and I started picking them wings up, put them back in the container. I handled my business there and I left. I went back to the restaurant and I told him, I said, let me speak to the manager. I said, I have a problem. It's really not y'all problem. It's really my problem, but it was a natural occurrence problem. And I don't know. The Lord told me to come back and talk to the manager, and maybe I might can, we can work something out. She like, what's your problem? I said, I bought these wings a while ago, and I went down the street. Right before I got out the car, I opened it up, and I took one wing out, and I bit it, and it tasted delicious. I getting out the car. As soon as I turned around to take my elbow to shut the door, because I was eating on the other wing with my other hand. Like, that was good. A woof of wind came through and knocked everything in my hand. The paperwork, the wings, everything out. And I seen the wings flying. They was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. I seen them. They was like, look at me, dog. You just gonna let me hit the ground? And I couldn't stop them. And I had just spent my last $10 to get them wings. I ain't nothing all day. And the lady was looking at me. She was laughing so hard. She was like, sir, we gonna give you some free wings on the house. I was like, thank you, ma'am. The Lord told me to come talk to you, and you probably was the right person that can help me. And I got me some more wings. And I was so scared to open the wings up before I got back to the shop. I held them there, got all the way back to the shop, put them on the counter. And then I walked out the shop and forgot I left them up there. And they sat there all night till like 12 o'clock. And I got real hungry at the end. I was like, man, no, it was 10:45. I was hungry. I looked at the clock, and the only thing I had up there was some chicken wings. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go to Walmart and get me something to go with these chicken wings. I jumped in my car. I went to Walmart. Walmart like 5 minutes away. It probably took me 10 minutes to get out the car. 5 minutes, something like that, like extra 5 minutes. And when I got there, as soon as I walked through the door, the security guard was trying to be funny, talking about, man, we got 5 minutes before we close. I'm like, listen, bro, y'all not closed yet, is you? You said 5 minutes, right? That means y'all still open. Why are you telling me how long you got left before y'all close? That ain't none of my business. That's your job. That ain't got shit to do with me. That's your job. And it ain't your job to tell me what time y'all close, man. What the fuck wrong with you? So I'm standing there and I'm telling them, I'm sitting here arguing with you about what time it is. I'm wasting time when I need to be going in here getting what I need. And so I ended up walking past him, right? And I ain't mean to do full-fledged shop. I bought about 15 items. They walking, following me behind in the store. I be hating that shit. Security guard, he's scared to speak to me because I done already got into it. Every time I go in there, they always get into it with the security guard right at the end. So they scared to speak to me. So the security guard, he on this aisle. I'm on this aisle. Every time I walk down and look, I see him out the corner of my eye. He walking, he follow me. I'm like, dog, why you follow me around the store? He like, man, I ain't trying to be funny, dog, but they closed already. I'm like, no, they ain't. I'm still in the store. They can't be closed, but I'm still in the store. They got loss prevention. They got cameras everywhere. They know I'm still in the store. They ain't closed. Man, they trying to rush you. Well, you got to get to the front because the computer's going to shut. The computers don't shut down. Y'all up all night scanning, doing inventory. The computers don't shut down. I used to work at Walmart. Why you lying to me? See what it is because the store closed at 11, they like to rush all the customers out of there. So once they get all the customers out of there, the girls be twerking and stuff all on top of the counter. They be dancing with the music turned up. I know, I used to work in there. They trying to get the customers out of there so they can turn up. I'm like, listen, I know what y'all about to do. I'm trying to stick around so I can see some ass twerk on top of the register. But no, y'all don't want me to see it, y'all. And see, one night I went in there with my Walmart vest. I got a Walmart vest. I found this Walmart vest where I seen this lady. She got mad. She quit. And she was walking out the store. Man, fuck this job. Bam. And she threw a vest in the parking lot. I scooped it up. And anytime I want some free food, I just put that Walmart vest on and just walk into the store. And I go all the way into the back. I grab all kind of stuff, fill my basket up. Yeah, I fill it up. And then I just go up to the front. And then I walk right out the door with it. Don't nobody say nothing to me. And so I only do that when I'm really hungry and I really need some food. But I ain't did it in a while, but I wear my Walmart vest, go in there and get anything I want, come out for free, and don't nobody say nothing. You know what I'm talking about? What's up, Jed? How you doing, baby? Mm. You say I'm capping. I am not capping, baby. And you know I am. Man, I get everything I want from Walmart. My last two girlfriends came from Walmart. And guess what? Walmart got a great return policy. I took both of their ass back to the same aisle I found them on and left their ass right there in Walmart. Walmart took them back. Yeah. I don't know how they got home. Walmart helped them get home. They helped them find me. So you said Bon Appetit. I always wonder, what do that mean? What do that mean? You say they left me with a baby though. No, I took my baby. When I took him back to Walmart, I left the baby at the house. I done took some back with the baby. Don't get it twisted. I was having doubts about that baby. Well, I already knew it wasn't mine. I knew you were pregnant when I met you, girl. I just didn't say nothing. I just let you go and throw it off like, oh, I'm pregnant, for real. That was fast. Like one girl told me, like 3 days after we met, she was pregnant. And I was like, okay. I'm going to the doctor and hospital, doctor visits and stuff with her. And I'm counting the weeks. I'm counting them weeks. I'm counting the weeks. Oh, it means enjoy. I never knew that. And I don't want to be saying words and phrases that I don't know nothing about. And I be hearing people say that all the time. Bon appetit, bon appetit. I can't be retarded if I can pronounce the word. They said it's Creole. They said that's a Creole word. They didn't say it was French. They say Bon Appetit in New Orleans a lot. That's a Creole word. Well, this is what I'm eating. I started out with a sirloin steak burger and shredded potatoes with bell peppers, onions, and cheese with a top off of chili, right? But when I got the shredded potatoes, they cooked them kind of harder than what they normally did. Usually they be soft and juicy with the butter, and I just tear them up, right? This time they was overcooked. They were kind of crunchy and hard. And I told the waitress, I'm like, ma'am, this is kind of too hard for my gums to cut my shit up. I can't eat this. And can I get some French fries? So they ended up bringing me some fries, and I had a whole plate of fries. The fries were good. All the way to the last couple, right? This place closed at 2:30. It's 10 to 3. Only reason why I stuck around was another customer came in. They came in right before they closed. I was like, I'm just chill. Usually when I come in like before 2:30, they been put me out right at 2:45. Like, nah, you got to go. But they ain't pressing the line when it's more than 2 customers. Because they playing that customer, I'm gonna be that customer too. You know what I mean? Am I the only one? You don't know what I'm talking about? Oh, we gonna talk about it right now. But see what happened was is that the potatoes were too hard when I first got them and I liked them. But I accidentally put some chili on them, and the chili, I ain't never seen the chili this juicy. It used to be a lot thicker than that, but I came at the end, so I guess they had to add some water to it to stir it up and to get it right. I understand. I'm cool with that. So I'm thinking, since it had all the juices in it, if I put it on top of the shredded hard potato, it'll kind of soften it up a little bit. And that's what it kind of did. But they still crunchy, you know what I mean? But the bell peppers and onions, they fresh. They fresh, they good, they crunchy. You said they speak French too. I know, I know. You finally caught on, Miss Jed. I knew everything you were talking about when you were talking about it. When you said it was a French word, I said, no, it's Creole. How do I know that? Because Creole talk French. My grandma Creole. I know, she's full French.
Let me get this in.
She don't even speak English. She speak French. Good Lord, I might have to wash some dishes today to pay for
Damon.
it. I'm back on my lighter.
I thought you said those hash browns are too hard for you.
They was, but I put this on top of it, try to stir it up.
Bye, Maggie. Thank you for feeding me.
They was. But I put some, it was two things. They ain't never cooked them this hard. Hey, check this out. And I've never seen my chili that juicy. So I just know I came at the end and I had to get what I get.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining, but
You're not complaining?
it was good.
You're not complaining?
I ate everything.
Okay, pues.
I even ate the hard potatoes after I softened them up with the juicy chili. Usually the chili be so thick, you can't even. Whatever you get it on, that's all you gonna eat it with. It's that good. I like it thick. But I know I came at the end, they be like, damn, dang it. Put a little water, stir it up, get a little juice. Ain't never had this. It ain't never been that runny.
You should not come in this late.
No, I'm cool though. Y'all love me.
Yeah, we do, and you love us so quickly.
That's why I keep coming.
Before I, and the next time you want freaking fries, after Maggie turned the grill off, I'm gonna get you fries from somebody else's grill.
You all right? I'm righty. She always get a tip.
Yeah.
She's always get a tip. I tip every time I come. You know, I actually I work in the field of tiperations, like tip appreciations, like it's a service that you give, and if customers appreciate your service, you get a tip, like, and it's a bonus because they know we don't get paid that much for the work we do, and we don't work that much, so when we do work, we need all the money we can get. Yeah. Can I get a to-go cup? Oh, I gotta go get my own cup. Ain't that some shit? Well, I only stuck around because them customers came in, and right at the end, I was like, you know what? This is perfect timing. No, he trying to play like he ain't never been here before, and I seen him before. Well, what messed me up, he was like, we closed at 2:30. He was like, oh, for real? I'm like, I seen y'all the other morning I was in here. Y'all know what time they opening close. So y'all doing good. But if I was the owner, I reopen around 5:30 and just have one dinner already, one entree dinner, like the dinner, and people will line up and just be walking in and out of here. And I close at 7. Dinner only, pick up only. Like, you know what I mean? Pick up only, and we close by 7. It would be a. It would. You want to know why? It's half of the people out here don't know how to cook, and right around 7, 8 o'clock, everybody's scrambling for. You look at Popeye, you look at every one of these restaurants, and the drive-through is all the way to the street. Everyone.
Right before they were closed, and I didn't pay for this and that. I wasn't paying.
Well, I didn't get my service. I didn't get none of the food.
David, you're not gonna get service at a place where you go in there and you're literally going to like buy when they're getting ready to close. Oh yeah, that's why I need to get a cut.
They just got a good service with no
David,
because of good patience.
because we don't.
She got a good tip.
We don't know those people.
You mean all partners have good service or we have?
No, you had good service.
Oh, thank
You was very polite. You took the order with not one hiccup in your voice to make you say, I was just gonna go out the door. You walked in.
You mean this one?
Yeah. I was like, okay. Well,
you. I wanted it. I wanted to be nice.
but technically, it's the rules. The rules say to 2:30. If a customer walk in at 1:28, you have to honor it.
Unless I close,
Yeah.
which I do that sometimes.
The only bad side about it is that most restaurants, after that point of close, it takes an hour, 2 hours to shut down, to clean up and shut down. If they don't start working until that point, you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna stay open.
No, yeah, I mean that's the way it's supposed to be.
If it was up to me, someone walking in at 1:30, get out. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
After
No,
that final hour, it should be to go only.
No, it's really fine. No, it's really fine. Look, okay, and
Our
it,
regulars
what
just come and eat.
what bothers me is when like people come in 15, 20 minutes before we close. I'm like, that is so like, or like, don't get me wrong. If you're like coming in and you're hurrying and you know what you want, like, okay, big fucking deal. Like we're like you said, we're open till 2:30 anyways. Like, get the fuck over.
But they want to wait to the end and
But
then
then
guess
like,
what they
like-
want to eat.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what I want.
Earlier.
Is the steak good?
That lady, those two freaking ladies who were sitting earlier, the black ladies. That I'm actually very proud of myself because I didn't even talk shit about them when they were here.
Did they tip?
No, they weren't rude to me. Oh yeah, they like, no, that fucking lady. She goes. I want a soda, and I said okay. I said we have Pepsi, regular diet. Like I want to go. And then she goes, okay, I'll just take a regular. And then so I go and I get it for her, and she's like, I want that and it's a go cup. And I'm like, okay. So I go and I put it in a to-go cup. I take it.
Oh, she didn't want to drink out of a
And
regular cup.
She said, I didn't want you to pour that soda into a to-go cup. I need a fresh one.
Oh.
Bitch, you need a fucking fresh one. I'm about to slap your ass. Like,
But you understand her. You understand why she was like that, right? Some people, no. It's COD. They would not drink out of a restaurant glass because they perception is a whole bunch of people are already drunk it out of it.
So that the only problem with that, well, I guess yeah, the whole, but she also got like silverware. Sometimes like our classic silverware, I would rather have because like you don't know who's touching that silverware. All the
Yeah, but some people with OCD will not eat out of real silverware out of another restaurant because they know they in their mind the washing machines don't wash the silverware properly. It's
like,
little.
I don't want to drink a soda straight out of here, like because it kind of. But if it's a beer, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, but certain people like that's something that they lock in and they look for that little stuff when they go to restaurant. Like, I don't want to drink out of a regular glass. Something you don't share it with somebody else. I don't want to eat off of,
And the
you know.
thing is it's like I was like, okay. Girl.
But that was her main reason. When you seen that, you should have been like, okay,
No,
you know what I mean?
So then.
Oh, you one of those.
I was no, and it was cool. I was like, all right, girl, like whatever. I don't fucking care. Like you don't want to drink it, you don't want to drink it. And so then I take her the soda. I take a new soda. I saw her watch me dump the old one.
Yeah.
And I fucking threw it away, and then I made her a new soda, and I took it to her, and she said, I don't want Pepsi anymore. I want a Sprite.
No,
You fucking.
She switched the flavor.
I didn't realize her talk shit. No, because Kaylee, I was so frustrated, and I was like, I'm gonna be an adult, and I'm gonna be calm about this, and I'll talk shit about it later.
I was telling you, and I wondered what the heck you were doing.
She switched it all up at the
She asked for Pepsi.
You don't want it to go cup? I thought you were gonna go get one.
Oh, I did.
I took her soda, and she goes, oh, I wanted to go. And I went up there to go cup, and I should have thought about that. She was like, oh, okay, she obviously doesn't want to eat this cup. But I didn't think I could do it, right? Like if I just dumped it in there, like.
No, but that was her whole reason. She didn't want to drink out the cup.
So then she goes, I need a fresh one. So I go, okay, yeah, no problem. Like I'll make you a fresh one right now. And I go and I make her a fresh one, and then I take it to her, and she goes, I don't want a Pepsi anymore. I want a Sprite. You're a fucking bitch.
You know what? I didn't get my straw out of there though.
Oh, I got one right here.
Cool.
Clean one.
Thank you.
That's what you're a bitch, and I hate you. And I hope you're fucking KO right now. I don't know.
Oh, that little baby didn't even touch it.
Yeah, wait, last little bit. Shit.
I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you.